Welcome, one and all, to Rodia, which is a video that I've meant to do for a while now. The best way that I could really describe Rodia, would honestly be to say what people were expecting from No Man's Sky, minus the graphics. So this game, oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, right now I'm in my quarters, this game is huge. And it's all in first person. Basically what I mean is, if I wanted to go from an asteroid, get into my ship, fly over to another planet, and then get out, all in first person, that is a full-size planet. I could walk around that entire planet. I mean, sure, it would take me 2 days in real time, but it would still be there. And I just find that mind-boggling. Now, I get that they use custom and random generation, but, like, it's just amazing. I've just noticed that my hello screen has a little bit of a crack in it. Do you see? Right there. Yeah. I'll have to fix that. But yeah. Currently I'm in my ship. This is what ships look like. If you want to see the bridge, here it is. As you can see, the art style isn't incredible. But it is still, it's kind of like Minecraft. I think would be the way that I would describe it. Right now I'm fixing my, my whole problem with the, hello screens. This is what the ship editor looks like. Because, just in case you're wondering, yes, you can completely redesign what your ship looks like. So, and also you can save them and download other people's. So, yeah. Right now I'm just fixing the problem with the hello screen. This is just amazing. Like, whoever designed this is an actual genius. And that we should worship them for all eternity. I'm gonna see if this is fixed now. It's not. Okay, that's weird. If you're wondering, here's engineering. I'll take you on a little tour. There's engineering. This is view screens. It's just basically pure view screens. Over there's a planet. We'll get to that later. And here's the bridge. It's really efficient the way that you get to the bridge. So in here we have just a little storage room, and here we have a little storage room, and here we have a little storage room, and here we have a little storage room, and then here's the exit. I just opened an actual, like, proper hole in this. Like, if I walked out, I would just be gone forever. Which is why I'm going to slow down the ship. Why did I just have to... I didn't need to close that. I can just remotely pilot the ship. If I go down to docking speed, that is, I should be completely stationary. Yes. So here's your ship. Oh, sorry, ignore the glitches. This is not a full game, by the way. It has not been properly released. But here's your ship. That's the docking ramp. It's just all the way out because I'm in space currently. Usually it's tucked away. But yeah, this is your ship. It's not the best looking ship. Like, the outside could be designed better. And there is actually mods that you can do to this game to make your ship look better. I only have... Oh. No. Okay, I just ran out of jetpack fuel. And now I'm flying away. There is a mod that I have installed currently. It is the HD skybox mod. Usually the skies do not look this cool. Oh, there goes my ship. Oh wait, there's my ship. Well, that's disappointing. Well, oh well, I can just fix my player. And I think, okay, good, this saved. So I think it's this way. Yeah. As you can see, I just got out of my ship. Just like, I would be over there, I think. Oh, you also have guns on your ship, and this is what it looks like from out of person's perspective. Now, you know how, like, I'm in the ship. Well, let me just show you. By the way, this is, like, full scale, by the way. Oh, gosh, steep entry, steep entry. Oh, this is bad. Altitude 140. Yeah, so right now I'm violently hurtling towards the ground at high speeds. And I may be a teensy bit on fire. It's because I kind of, well, warped into the planet. Okay, I'm out of the air pocket. Right now I'm just going down to the ground just to show you the scale of this. So if I go down to the ground, oh yeah, your ship can take damage, but not from, like, going into things. So let me just dock right there, and let me get up. So if I just open up the door, then here we go. I'm on a different planet, just entirely. Like, you know how my spaceship was just in space a minute ago? And also, yeah, it's a bit dark here. But, like, I just did that. Like, I just soared down to the planet, and I took it just there. I'm now here. Like, that's just insane. And now, there's other planets as well. Oh, yeah, sometimes it does this where there's a weird glitch with the, ramp. I can actually go to other planets. This isn't just, like, the one planet. It is the one solar system, but it is just the one planet. It's not just the one planet. Because if I take off right now... Oh, yeah, and you also have different speeds. So this is docking speed. This is combat speed. So this is usually the speed that you get to blast people. This is cruising speed. So this is pretty fast. And this is usually what you get in and out of atmospheres with. Just, you know, generally cruise around. That's some good hot chocolate. Now, once you're out of the atmosphere, it's not very good. Like, the cruising speed's incredibly fast on the scale of things, but, like, it's not that fast. Like, it would take me days to get to that sun over there. Now, I already demonstrated this by warping. It's called liminal. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. But I can just begin to coast and go to liminal drive. And then I go at an insane, ludicrous speed towards that question mark that is probably, in reality, light years away. And I can just stop right here, really. And it'll tell me the name of the planet in just a second. Velez. Yep. So, you know how we were, like, over there, that little, like, disc? Yeah, that's where we were. Now we're over here. Like, that's an insane distance. And then, I can actually just... Hold on, I have to... Just because I'm lazy. Okay. Actually, I think this is the planet where it has acid rain. So, actually, let's not go there. But let's go over to this other question mark. Just flying at the speed of light. Oh, and if you're wondering, all of the planets actually do rotate around the sun. Like, properly. Like, the entire thing just rotates. And it's insane. Sorry, I'm just warping towards here. I say warping because that's basically what it is. Like, it's not Star Trek warp, but, you know, it's basically warp. And this looks like Neptune, but it's actually Morena. So I actually have not completed this game for the 3 hours that I've played it. There is a demo, by the way, for completely free if you want to try it. It's the full game, it's just that you only have 3 hours to play it. The full game is, I think, $15. So let me warp towards this planet, and then panic because there's, it's extremely fast and stiff. I'm just gonna have a sip of my hot chocolate. Yeah, this is how you professionally enter atmosphere, by the way. In case you were wondering. It's to burn up in a fireball and then hurtle towards the planet incredibly fast. So, yeah. I'm just gonna come down right here. Ignore the frigid wind warning. It always says that. And it's... Whoa, jeez. Okay. I'm still at cruising speed. So, let me just... There we go. Down speed. Now, there is no consequence for frigid wind, as much as I know. Like, you don't lose health here or anything. But I just walked out of that spaceship. You know how we were light years away from this location just a second ago? And this is a full-size planet, by the way, in case you're wondering. Like, all of those little ledges are, like, miles and miles wide. In fact, actually, let's just go down one of these cliffs. Just a little bit, though. Just to show you the scale that this is actually a planet. Like, some people wouldn't believe me that a game could have this much data stored in it. And I get that it's randomly generated, but just shush. So, we're just, like, taking a hike right now. Oh, and by the way, you do have a jetpack, in case you were wondering. Like, this is a full distance, by the way. Like, down there is miles down. Like, actually miles. So let's not go down there, because then I would just be gone forever. But no, seriously. This game is insanely big. Like, ludicrously big. No Man's Sky is nothing compared to this. Like, I don't know. There was a lot of hype for No Man's Sky, and I feel like No Man's Sky is this and Space Engineers. Except for just less on both scales. Now, I don't have No Man's Sky, but I hear that it's a big disappointment. So, yeah. So, you can just go back right into your ship and then, you know, just go right in and sit back down on your pilot's chair and take off. You know how, just to get you a sense of the scale of how fast this is as well, you know how it took us, like, days and... Okay, that's a very big exaggeration. But, like, I spent a minute, like, climbing down. Now, just at this speed, it's already faster. But, like, at the fastest speed that I can go on this planet, it took me about, like, 5 seconds just to, like, just, phew. Just, like, 5 seconds. Like, it's ludicrously fast, the speeds in this. Now, as much as I can tell, there is story aspects in this game, but I really don't feel like there's an ending to it. Now, it's really, really focused on exploration. Like, 99% of this game, if you play it, will be spent just explorating. That's not a word brain, but just whatever. It is incredibly big, and you're gonna spend days exploring. Now these plus marks are all story elements. I'm gonna go towards one, and yeah, I'm just gonna go towards one, and I'm going to basically show you what it's like. There's first-person combat, by the way, in case you were wondering. And there is enemies, and there's story aspects. The story aspects are told in writing. You get these transmissions, and the transmissions are basically people, and they tell a little story, and it's fun. But, like, okay, this is a lot of enemies, so this may be a really bad decision. But yeah, it's told in that sort of a way. So, like, it's told in story aspects. Like, someone actually, like, wrote a story. And there is, like, a thing about the Rodina, and by the way, in case you were wondering, this is not the Rodina. This is, you can name it this whatever you want. Yeah, there's a lot of people here, like a ridiculous amount of people here. This was an incredibly bad decision. Well, let's just see what's here. Yeah, this was an incredibly bad decision. Enter archives. Quickly. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Make it back to the ship. Captain, I don't think we can make it. I roleplay, actually, in this game quite a lot, like Star Trek. There's tons of mods. Sadly, no Star Trek mods just yet. But, like, there could so easily be a Star Trek mod. Also, you can shoot at those guys. I'm not going to because, well, let's just say I'm not that good at, combat. Must I say more? But still. There's space combat as well, so you can shoot your guns, pew 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 pew, at the bad guys. In fact, I think I'm going to show you that next. Let's go towards that red dot. Unless I completely shoot past it. Which is the more like... Why can't I slow down? Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, I couldn't slow down. I was trying to exit out of liminal, but... And then it just like, no. Slow down! Like, seriously, it's just that moments like that where just, like, the clutch is just unresponsive, and it's really weird. I'll just cruising speed over. This is an incredibly big battleship that I'm heading towards, and I'm probably going to die. But just to give you, like, a sense of scale, I'll do it. So this is what space combat's like. Warning, fire. Yeah, that's it. I'm already nearly dead. Like, that's the scale that we're going at right now. Like, these people are not overpowered, I'd say, but, like... No, actually, I would say that these people are overpowered, because I'm already at ship health of 4, so let's just warp the crap away. Now, there is fire, and I do have fire alarms going off. So, you have your fire extinguisher, by the way. Oh, yeah, no, that's quite a lot of fire. Oh, gosh, the engine room's on fire. This engine room tends to catch on fire quite a lot. Do we have any more fires? Oh, and you can wally your way around space, in case you were wondering. And it actually is what, like, they call it. Like, in the official trailer, they call it wallying. So... Yeah, you can just, like, repel your way around with the fire extinguisher. That's what wallying is. I've just noticed that, like, the, effects stay on the ground. So it's like a smoke machine. Like, if I just spray this everywhere, there's, like, dynamic to the smoke. Like, now that's just gonna stay there. So now it looks like my ship's like a battleground or something. Huh, that's really cool. I never even noticed that. Also, you have your operations computer, which, oh, I got the ring blaster. Huh, I never even noticed that. Apparently I have the ring blaster. Didn't even know about that. I don't know what button it is to enable that. Whoa! Yeah, no, I definitely have a new weapon. Huh. Never even knew that. So, let's just go exploring to some of the planets. Because I have not actually... This is actually just a new save file that I created. And you can actually mod the game, by the way. You can mod the game. Sorry, it sounded like I said can't. You can mod the game. It's a bit tedious, and that's why I have the problem with the dock thing, the ramp, that's what it's called. That's why I have the problem with it. Normally it won't do that and it won't even look like that. But it's because I have a mod installed and that mod is not great. And I tried deinstalling it, but I kind of messed up the game save file, so I'm probably gonna have to restart this entire thing and like redo the game save files. But this is come on, game, help. Jarlo. So you can just go and adventure around in Jarro, like, because of course you can. This game is just incredible. I would highly recommend you buying it because it's just amazing. Like, I'm going over to fight some people because I want to try out this new weapon that I got that I've never gotten before in any other save file. So let's test it. Oops, there we go. Wow, okay, this thing is powerful. Oh crap, okay, I don't have anything left in my limbal drive, or my ring blaster. Ooh, that was close. I really don't have anything else to say, really. Let's finish this episode by warping into the sun. Episode, what? Is this a series now? Yeah, this is gonna be a series now, where I just check out random games that I think are fun. So, yeah. Also, if you have any recommendations on what I should do next, tell me. And, hold on, I just want to face the back of my ship to be there. Perfect. Okay. Now, by the way, you may be wondering, why did you just do that? So I can do this! It's just, that's how big the sun is. That's just crazy. Also, you get the warning that the ship is traveling at relativistic speeds, which, if any of you have taken physics lessons, you know what relativity is. So, yeah. I hope you have a nice day. Buy this game because it's absolutely amazing. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.